once more, tapping against the stainless steel pot. There are so many lipstick colors to choose from that one would think my mother were a model. The names are almost as exciting as the hues. Fire Engine, Mulberry, Fanfare. I love Fire Engine the most. It looks like the kind of lipstick Cindy Crawford wears in Sports Illustrated, and it is a nice compliment to my brown skin. But wait, I think I like Mulberry more. It's dark and mysterious, like me. I push it over my lips, over Fire Engine, the two colors mixing into a murky paste. Oops, I say, the word echoing. I pull a streamer of toilet paper from the dispenser and wipe the goo off, my eyes settling on Fanfare. A fanfare indeed. It is almost orange on my lips. Too orange. More toilet paper. Magenta. My mom has a bright magenta salwar kameez that she wears with this lipstick. The front of the salwar kameez is covered in gold embroidery. Once, when my mom was out, I put on this lipstick and then put on that salwar kameez and started crying. I don't know why. Since then, I have not put on magenta. But something about today, my feet still cold, my torso still hot, my mom trying on some soprano downstairs, makes me want to try on magenta again. I apply it intently, coloring in my lips as I would a picture, and my mouth transforms into a smudge of passion. I once asked my mom what they call eyeliner in Hindi. Kajal. I don't even call it eyeliner anymore. Eyeliner is all well and good. It conjures up Maybelline commercials, girls with lashes as fat as ants. But kajal is a whole other can of worms. Cleopatra would not have worn eyeliner. Cleopatra would have worn kajal. Nefertiti would have worn kajal. Even King Tut would have worn it. I am the king of excess. Here, in my regal bathroom, I put on makeup too thickly, and I like it that way. I like the thickness on my lashes, the lipstick balled-in tissue. I dip my pinky into the tube of mascara and coat it in black. And then I smear it around my eye, consider spreading 3 long black lines out of it. But I don't. I don't because I have become entranced by my own eyes in the mirror. How powerful they look when encased in black. The thud of the ladle once more, punctuated by ardent rolling. The dusting of durum flour my mother sprinkles on the roti must be as delicate as the blush with which I am decorating my cheeks. It is very pink, baby pink. My cheekbones are high, and as I apply the blush, I aim for a sweeping effect, brushing up and over each bone. I flick the brush with melodramatic polish, but in the process I sweep a few choice flecks into my black-bordered eye. I scream, silently, knowing that even the semblance of a whimper will reach my mother's worrywart ears. I can see it now. Me letting out a grace note of pain and the loud rolling pin suddenly stopping, my mother conscious of the sound that flour particles are making as they hit the counter, the flapping of a ladybug's wings, the biorhythm of my father, from miles away thumping in her ears, and then me, impaled by my pencil as I study. Electrocuted by my calculator. Abducted by local yokels. Even though my mother has come to the Midwest from the most exotic and dangerous of lands, Ohio can scare the hell out of her. India may be full of man-eating tigers, but Ohio is full of Ohioans. One whimper from me is enough to make her die of fright. Or make her come sprinting up the stairs, rolling pin still in hand like she's a Beverly Hillbilly, ready to attack whatever it is that attacks me. Sometimes I shudder thinking just what she would do if she stumbled in, expecting a kidnapping, and instead finding me in her best Estee Lauder. I turn on the faucet and flick a few drops of water in my eye to flush out the Rogue Rouge. This proves to be a big mistake. My dear Kajal has followed the blush's lead and heads straight into my eye. My silent scream has turned into a silent caterwaul. I hop around in pain, trying again to use grand jetés to alleviate my problem. I go back to the